Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, everyone, with another chapter review for you guys. This is going to be on Earthchild Chapter 2, which is a series that is fairly new to Shonen Jump. I believe there's about 7 chapters of time of recording. This is going to be the review on the second chapter of it, and it is definitely giving a darker vibe, or a different vibe than the first chapter. Now, before anything, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I do appreciate for all the love that you guys do give this channel. Also, there's quite a bit of chapter reviews that I have here for you guys. Earthchild, but also quite a bit of other series that I'm reviewing for you guys. Shonen Jump, manga, Crunchyroll manga, as well as other stuff that I am reviewing online for you guys, chapter by chapter. So, okay, this is, again, Earthchild, and Earthchild released, like I said, a few weeks ago in Shonen Jump, and I reviewed the first chapter, I believe 2 weeks ago, and it was quite of a lengthy chapter. Obviously, the first one always is, but it had a lot of story to it, and it was mainly a love story, and it ended with the wife dying and leaving this child who is now supposedly also an Earthchild, and I'll explain what that means. But the husband, Ryusuke, is basically left with having to raise this kid. Now, Ryusuke has this son, and obviously he is gonna take care of him. He loves his son because it's the only thing he has left from his deceased wife. Deceased wife was an Earthchild, and essentially these Earthchilds are people with special powers that the government or governments abuse to essentially do their bidding, from simple missions to, like her last mission, destroy a meteor to save the world. So it could go from, you know, very simplistic stuff to end of the world stuff. So agents show up at Ryusuke's house, and they are wanting to talk to him, and obviously he, in his mind, is thinking this might be about my wife, but it ends up being about his son. His son actually is an Earthchild, and although in the first chapter the mom said, well, my son can't be an Earthchild because that's nearly impossible. That almost never happens. An Earthchild almost never has an Earthchild. But she did. So her son is an Earthchild, and now the government wants to take it away from Ryusuke and basically exploit him. They want to train him so that he knows how to control his powers and not hurt anyone. Now, I know how it sounds, but there's actually some good side to it, and I'll explain later. But what ends up happening is Ryusuke refuses. He doesn't want his son to be basically a weapon. And the government obviously doesn't like that. So they use the technology that his wife used on him in the first chapter to forget. They're making him forget everything, from his wife to him even having a son. And they use the device on him. And what ends up happening is, obviously he knocks out, and they forcibly take the son. And the son, he's an Earthchild. He's a baby though, but he has powers. So he starts using his powers, and it's telekinesis, I believe is what it's pronounced, where he's controlling, you know, with his mind, choking people with his mind, and the whole room is just being attacked by this one child because they just hurt his dad. You know, obviously he did not like that, and they don't know what to do because they're all, you know, they're all being choked, they're all being hurt. And the Ryusuke wakes up, his head is blurry, doesn't know what's going on. Why is there a kid by himself? Why is he crying? Why is there these people here that look like they're choking to death? And it all comes back to him. Like, it comes back that he had a wife, that this is his son from his deceased wife. Doesn't remember a lot of his wife, but he remembers her face, remembers her name. So he finally grabs his son and calms him down, and everyone is kind of released from that chokehold. And the government decides, okay, Ryusuke, one, somehow he's able to fight against the memory eraser, right? His love is either strong enough or there's something special about him. And secondly, they actually really do need him to be in agreement with them, because if the baby starts doing that when it you know, it's sad or upset, then he's gonna end up killing a bunch of government people, right? So at the end of the chapter, Reizuke agrees for the baby to go if he is taken with him. And that's it. That's the second chapter. Like I said, it was very different toned from the first chapter. The first chapter was all lovey-dovey, very cute. Second chapter was a little bit more like X-Men type of style. Like, we have a strange kid with strange powers and we're gonna exploit him, but also we gotta be careful because he can destroy the entire world type of deal. So I really wasn't, you know, they just seem very distant from each other. So it almost feels like I'm rating two different series at this point. So I want to say a 7 out of 10 for this chapter. I really did like the whole baby being able to, you know, kill these guys if he wanted to. The little Reizuke saying, I don't want you to take them, and then now him being, okay, you guys can take them. It's kind of bummer, you know. It didn't really take him that much to be convinced. I would have still been like, heck no. You see what, you know, he can cause? You guys can get all killed. I was like, no, like, this is proof of why my child shouldn't be used, because if he gets upset and you guys don't know what to do to calm him down, you guys are doomed. So, but Reizuke agreed, so we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you for the love and support that you always do share on this channel. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.